you're in Leafland, and since we're playing this game, Ekblad and all the we're gonna make it the Panthers North, and we're gonna sign all these. Why would they leave? Why is anyone in Florida leaving and going?
That's what I'm saying. Like, just because a fan base, or we talk about it in the media, like, would Aaron Ekblad look great for the Calgary Flames? 100%. Like, with Brad Marchand on a short deal, you bring him in and try and help out some of those young guys get to the next level, show the leadership, all of that. All three of those players would be coveted. Doesn't mean they're coming to any organization. Yeah. Florida could go, you guys want to stay? We'll make this work. And
you played there. Would you leave? Florida Cup team?
They have built a program now, Rhett, like since you played there and then since I played there. Practice rink is in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Like these guys now live in that area and take golf carts to practice.
Yeah, they all live next to each other. The only way you leave is if you get so much more money. And now the team that gets the player, it's not a value deal and you're overpaying. But Sam Reinhart went through it a year ago. Bennett will go through it this summer. Ekblad will go through it this summer.
Yes.
If the Florida Panthers want you, they'll likely keep you, and they'll pay you less than market. That's just how that's the program they built, and they kind of modeled it off Tampa.
Yeah, but that's it. It's you model after Tampa. I mean, Florida, the state of Florida, when it comes to hockey, has been the gold standard for hockey the last 5 years, as far as championships, pedigree, place to live, tax situation. You can't get around it other than some of the other states in the U.S. Alberta is another tax situation that people don't point out. It's pretty good tax.
Used to be better.
Well, listen, I know.
It becomes premier. We'll fix that.
Now,
but Rhett's mentioned, and I know you guys, we can move on, but Florida didn't just become warm with golf carts. Winning helps. There was a lot of times if you got traded or drafted by Florida, you're like, hey.
Well, and hey, Arizona's got all the things we talked about Florida has, minus the winning. I mean, good weather, you want to drive your golf cart. But look, the ownership piece was the one that was missing. That's the point.
Yeah, and now it's
the owner needs to get the building, and when you got those two things, Arizona would have been fine.
I agree. They've just built the rink in the wrong spot, and Florida built the rink in the wrong spot. But what they did is they worked to alleviate that and go, we're just going to go play there. It's like MSG when you play for the Rangers. You never practice here. You're just going to go play there. And we're practicing over here. Our workout thing is here. You guys are going to live here. Your life is here. You're just driving 30 minutes to play there and then heading back. Like they've
Fort Lauderdale, not Miami. That's the change they made, right?
Yeah. Well, they're in Sunrise now, but it's just a better situation. You're right. Winning helps because ask the guys who signed in Edmonton. They weren't going for the weather. They're going because the Golden Goose is there. That's Jeff Skinner and guys like that may have had offers. I know Skinner's an afterthought right now. Jeff is, not Stewart, but you look at, they got some value contracts last summer, Adam Henrique and guys like that, because they wanted an opportunity. And really, you build a winning program, people want a piece of it, but it doesn't hurt the intangibles that come up that you just pointed out, like Florida and the weather, the travel, all of that type of stuff. But man, those organizations like Florida they found something again. Like it took them a couple games. They dusted Tampa in 5. It was a hard-fought series, and it took them about 2.5 games against the Leafs to kind of wake up and get going. And then I remember saying on my show, it looks like they found their game again. It looks like they found like what it takes and put it all together. And man, they're like a machine right now. Dangerous.
Hey, buddies, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Also, if you could throw in a like and subscribe, it does help us out with what it is we are doing. And check out more at flamesnation.ca.